Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Maynard and I hope you're doing well today. Today I have a silhouette video that I've used a 12 by 12 paper pad that I got from Tuesday morning in a recent haul, and it's a Maggie Holmes confetti, and got a great deal on that. So I went to my silhouette and I found some files, gonna make like a little mini album slash the bare bones, and I'll link what or put on the screen here what number files they are. And I did size them, so they're basically, I used three files. One had a casualty, so I decided to just go with the two. So one of the files is one of these. This is it comes in two pieces. One is, that might be hard to see, is that better? You can see the scallops there, and one is just a regular piece. And it comes with holes, but I deleted those out, and because the holes on the other file were different, so I wanted to put my own holes in there. So that's nice about Silhouette. You can go ahead and delete what holes you don't want or whatever elements you don't want. And so I just have these two pieces, and so I cut a few different papers. I cut out of this that I'm going to back it because unfortunately it's single-sided, no fun. So I cut out a few of some different papers, and then I'm just going to kind of mix and match with them. So that's one file. The other file is this pocket. Now it is by Karina Gardner as well, but it's a different setup that she has. So I did have to resize them because initially they were not the same size. So I just overlapped them on my screen and then just took the little corner and just came down a little bit, and yeah, so you can see now they're gonna fit. So this file I used of hers is a pocket, so it cuts out the page and then you have this pocket with the tabs. And this also, since it's a single-sided paper, I took from my scraps and I cut out some little pieces that I'm going to go ahead and glue, so that when I fold this over and glue that down. And this one, several of, if you just type in Karina Gardner into the search bar, it'll bring up all of her stuff there. So I'm going to go ahead and start layering with glue some of these elements, trying to make my paper double-sided here. So I just cut some out and put some, whoops, before I do that, some glue. You never know with me. Baby wipe will take that right off. And then just match that up. Oh, if you have double-sided paper, totally skip this step. This is not, this is only because I have single-sided paper and I wanted there not to be white. You could also do stamping on the inside if you have single-sided paper. You could spray it. This is a quickie project, so I'm just kind of doing this. And then when you go to close these pockets, I won't do all of them in front of you because once you've seen one, you've seen them all. You go ahead and put glue on the tabs, just like so. Okay, so glue, glue. Hopefully I wasn't blocking that entire thing. And of course I should have gone all the way down the paper. Yeah. Alright. I'll put some embellishment or something on it. Right? Because this is where our holes are going to go, over here. And we're going to do some embellishment and things on there. So FYI, go all the way down the page. I don't know what I was thinking. My husband called me from work and had me edit. I'm like I have an English minor, and he makes me, no, it's fine to help, but he always wants me to edit everything he sends out. So I got interrupted. Now I have these pieces. I have the little matches, so I'm just going to kind of mix and match. So it looks like I cut out 4 of the different papers. So I'm going to see which ones I want together here. How about kind of like these together? If you've got double-sided paper, totally skip this step. Alright. There are times I use single-sided paper, but for the most part I kind of want double-sided paper. I feel like all the projects, I don't know. You guys have a preference? Alright, so you're just going to glue those together, or if you have double-sided paper, just cut out as many as you want in your album. Decide how you want to bind it. If you want to just punch holes in it and use binder rings, or if you want to use your cinch machine, if you have one of those, and do that. Or you could use a planner punch, like I have the We Are Memory Keepers planner punch, so I might do that because I haven't had a chance to play with that. Right, so I have double-sided paper now and my pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and bind this together. Alrighty, so this is, I can see this becoming a two-part video, so I think I might have to do it next. I can't do long videos. So this is the We Are Memory Keepers Planner Punch Board, and I got mine at Tuesday Morning for like $11.99, which was a great deal. I was surprised to see it there because it's a fairly new product. So I have my papers. Now it doesn't punch chipboard. You have to use like a cinch machine for that, or a hole punch, or a big bite or something like that. So I have them in the order. I kind of did scallop, pocket, straight, pocket, straight, pocket, scallop. So the scallops are my covers like that. So you can set up, it comes, this is the one it comes with. You can buy 2 additional ones. Like for example, I have this set that makes like the little spirally hooky things like that. Punch, and you want to stick these in the distance that you you know, want to punch. So I don't know where my directions are. I like directions. I think they're on the back. Okay, so select planner style, and it gives you this chart. Trim paper to correct paper size, blah blah blah. Insert punches into punch position. Insert paper into the alignment edge, and then punch, and then flip paper and repeat those steps. Tons, and it even gives you a nice little blank if you have a specialized planner that you maybe they don't have on here, or something you've invented. You can go ahead and write that on in here. Center, so it marks your center and marks all these little counts basically from 1 to 73. So it's got a little pointer on here. It's gonna be hard to see, but I've got like glue on my finger that fuzz is sticking to. So it's got a little pointer that's going to line up with what number you want. So if you were making, I'm just making up my own holes, I'm just going to do 3 holes. But if you were doing like, you know, a Webster Pages planner or something, then you need to follow the numbers on the back, and you would align this with the numbers. So I'm just going to go ahead and maybe do, see what, 9 from the edge. 73 minus 9 is what? 64. So we're going to put that in the 64 spots. A little hard to see because it's tone on tone. So eyeball it too if you want. Once you have the even ends, you can kind of see that's not right. Once you have that, let's do it on a scrap piece of paper first and see what it looks like. Do it on my casualty here. So we want to go ahead, and you're going to stick your piece in there. Here's the center mark, and then you go down, and it doesn't take much. This piece is hitting these buttons, and so that's what's making it go, and then it cuts out nice little things there. So once you do one, you can kind of line up the rest of them that way. So I'm going to go for this. Okay. Now, I did struggle a bit with my double-sided. Did you see that? I had to kind of pop that out. Okay. So far, so good. A little nerve-wracking. Why is it that I always have to wing everything? I don't know. Okay, go like that. First one that I did. I'm making up my own thing here. So this is my cover, so I'm going to open it like that. And then this is like that. And this is like that. Let's make sure that they go the right way. And then whatever one you want sticking on the outside. How do we do? You kind of stick a pencil in there. See how they line up. Not bad for eyeballing it, I have to say. Alright, I'm going to get some rings, and then on my next video we're going to go ahead and decorate this up. And then on part 2 of this video, so coming the next video to follow, we will go ahead and decorate this up using our embellishments and cards and whatnot, whatever I can find in my room to use. So that'll be fun. So get subscribed so you're reminded of when that video pops up. Thanks guys for joining me today, and I'll see you in part 2.